Welcome to the Danish Deception, the conclusion. So I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of like put a little bow on top of this present I just gave y'all. I'm obviously not a psychologist, but I have diagnosed him myself with narcissistic borderline personality disorder. If you're a psychologist, I'd love to know your thoughts, so comment below. But 100% I think he has that mental disorder in addition to his gambling addiction, which is just a recipe for disaster. I know a lot of you are wondering, how the hell did this man con this many people? And this is what I think. Someone might disagree with me. Number one, his looks. He's very charming, charismatic man. I've mentioned that multiple times. He's highly, highly, highly intelligent. He knows how to play with people's weaknesses. Like, I think that's why every single person he reached out to, he had different lies. He was a great listener and it was really easy to connect with him. And because of that, he was able to build so much trust with all of these people. And him being from Denmark didn't help. I feel like that piece was very critical in all of his different cons. I don't know how he conned people in Denmark. I'm sure he had some other way to do it, but yes, I have already received a lot of messages from people saying that my ex also conned them. I actually talked to a girl that dated him while he was with me and his ex. So now there's someone that was added into that mix. I also know that there's a group of people at a company he used to work with, and he conned tens of thousands of dollars from that company, and he actually ended up getting fired. So I'm learning a lot. Another ex-girlfriend reached out to me. I'm learning a lot. So at this time, I'm going to tell all of you, I'm not collecting tips because I'm building a case. My goal is to get this man in prison. He does not deserve to be a part of society. And I'm trying to build up as much evidence as I possibly can. I'm not going to name his name. I don't need to, but if you have any tips, or if you've also been a victim of this psychopath, send an email to danishdeceptiontips@gmail.com. Side note, should I share with you guys the tips as I get them? Could that be like a little fun segment? Maybe comment below if that's something you'd be into. And now that concludes the Danish Deception. Thank you and have a great night. As most of you are aware of, I made the grave mistake of marrying a professional, international criminal con artist, and I wanted to share with you guys the lessons I have learned. And I truly believe this is going to be one of the most important videos I ever make in my life. To be honest, I learned so many lessons, but I'm going to try to condense this so this video isn't an hour long. As you guys can imagine, lesson number one, don't be too trusting. Trust should be earned and not given out like free samples. It's okay to give someone the benefit of the doubt, but what you cannot do is give someone blind access to your resources, your life, or your heart without them showing signs of consistency. Number two, love should never override your instincts. There were so many times where my subconscious was telling me, this is a red flag, you're making the wrong decision, but I allowed my love for this man to override my best judgment, and I will never let that happen again. Number three, never allow yourself to be isolated from your friends and family. That is something manipulators will do. They do it to their benefit. They're trying to blind you, and they're trying to make you easier to manipulate and exploit. Number four, financial transparency is a non-negotiable. If you share your life with someone and you need to know aspects about their finances and they're getting cagey and they're getting defensive, that is a red flag. Number five, charm is not character. Oftentimes, con artists and manipulators, what they do is they act very confident and charismatic and impressive, but this is not character, it's a performance. You learn someone's true character from consistency, transparency, and how they behave after they receive your trust. And number six, if someone asks you to pick out whatever you want, let them buy you the damn bag. I wanted to touch on the reasons why I decided to share my story. Obviously, I did touch on this in the introduction disclaimer video. The first reason being love is a powerful drug. Y'all, I watched Tinder Swindler and I watched Who the Fuck Did I Marry series, and I never thought I would fall victim to something like this. And now that it's happened, I'm deciding to work through it in therapy, give myself grace, give myself compassion. If you also fell victim to something like this, which let me tell you guys, I've already received thousands of messages of other victims. You are not alone, and do not let that shame eat you alive. Number two, I want to protect other people. Y'all, this man was a professional, international criminal con artist. and he will not stop. So I do not want to be complicit in him continuing to hurt other people. And obviously, I know that I'm gonna fall under scrutiny, and that's okay. I really don't care, but I'm just happy that I can do my part to protect other people. And I'm not just talking about other women, I'm talking about other women and men, because he got loaned money by lots of friends in the US and in Denmark. And at the end of the day, like, when you trust someone, you wanna help them when they're in need. And so I wanna protect people from falling victim to this. And it makes me sick. When you love someone and you trust them and they're in need, oftentimes you're gonna wanna do something in order to help them. I'm happy that I'm able to do my part in preventing this psycho from doing this to other people. And lastly, the third reason, which I did not share with you guys earlier, I wanted to bring awareness to gambling addiction. The thing about gambling addiction is it's very easy to conceal. You can see someone on the street, you will have no idea that they have a gambling addiction. It is truly invisible until it's catastrophic. And it's the addiction that can affect the most people, especially if you're dealing with a gambler that's highly intelligent, because they will falsify emails, documents, invoices, websites. Like, it's insane the lengths that they will go to in order to get money from you. I know someone that got conned by my ex, and he produced documents with fingerprints on them. You can't make this up. So I want to bring awareness to it because it can cause so much damage. Again, these are the three main reasons why I decided to share my story, and I'm grateful that I could do my part in just helping other victims to prevent this from happening. And again, if you've gone through something similar, just know you're not alone.